Hello, hello. I'm Ethan Mark. I'm late. Let's talk about this PlayStation. As a fan of PlayStation, yeah, it happened because it's sad, but it is what it is, bro. This decade, especially in 2020, a lot of things have changed, and things are bad for PlayStation. Not all things, because they still produce some great games, but the most of the games, their exclusive is not in the tier of perfection or just perfect. I'm not going to say it was perfect, but it was something. The the most of it they produce is remix and a lot of bunch of BS that they come up with, and that's else after else. And their PC port currently with the PC version of Spider-Man 2 came out bit buggy and a little bit mess. Some didn't have those bugs, which is congratulations, but some have a lot of issues. Yes, PlayStation did a lot of BS with their PC port. Last of Us have the same issues. I don't know. They kind of handling this too not too serious. They just here's the PC port and get away and then fix it later. That's their mentality for the most of their PC releases. But not most of them. I think Ghost of Tsushima did okay. Uh, Correct me if I'm wrong. But let's talk about the outage currently. Fortunately, not fortunately, currently, um, like a couple of minutes ago, I checked on my PlayStation 5. I have a PlayStation 5. Thankfully, not thankfully, but I'm fortunate enough to have a PlayStation 5, so I checked the PlayStation Network. It was working fine. All of them were working fine. I checked the story was fine. Yeah, let's talk the outage. I think for 24 hours, the PlayStation Network outage is exactly what you don't need on weekend, but it's unfortunately what we had for over 24 hours a day. Frustrated PS5 and PS4 gamers first reported problems accessing PSN at around 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. I'm checking my PlayStation 5 on Sunday, Indonesia time, Southeast Asia, on C, Indonesia, and it worked fine. I think around the world, I think finally working. Thankfully, there's no hack. It's just I don't know. I don't know if there mistake on their programming or the coding with the server. Thank God there's no hacking around. Hopefully they fix whatever issue that they found, and hopefully they reimburse the security and bunch more. Below you can see the live update. Yeah, there's a live update. Currently, this like 9:5:13 p.m. Good morning, Mark here. PlayStation Gamer, because not only PSN back up running with seemingly no glitches, but Sony has also announced that all PlayStation Plus subscribers will receive an additional 5 days of service. The thing is, I hate the new since PlayStation 4. All of PlayStation 3, even though PlayStation 3 not the greatest console ever, because I think for me, as I saw it, they lose the war against Xbox 360. Xbox 360 is one of the best in that generation, and PlayStation 3, I mean, during that era, failed to after PlayStation 2, one of the greatest console ever, and then PlayStation 3 just slapped the fans with that expensive pricing of PlayStation 3, and then the hack happening, and then bunch of BS, and then they try to fix it. But the one thing that I love about PlayStation 3 is free multiplayer. There's no bull crap with PSN. PSN is only for the use of like the discount and free games, I think. But now after PlayStation 4, I hate those PSN. I think just ruined the experience of just trying to play multiplayer game. Yeah, and then I just now the currently too with how they making games now connected to internet, the digital store. I hate those current for me at least, but not not saying that all digital store is bad. Steam is the digital store, which is I love, but to me, I love physical media, and you can all say that physical media bad and slow, but at least it's ownership. I take the ownership of the game. Yes, digital could be cool if they owned it. Basically, they own the game, but most of digital store is not owned. They owned by the company, the gaming company. PlayStation own those digital things, not us. Because if us taking it, basic, that stores should be stacked of a lot of video games. No game should be delisted to me, for me at least, except for games maybe with the contract or some stuff. But at least you should have the option to search for the game. But yeah, uh, with this, especially I saw on Mudahar's channel about uh modern vintage gamer playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and then he cannot play it. That sucks, by the way, because when you bought the game, you should, especially single player game, you should not be connected to internet at all. You should be playing offline, and then just you cannot work. And then the other one is like buying the PlayStation 5 Pro, and you bought the disc drive, and then you connect it, and you cannot connect to the disk drive. It's one of the stupidest thing ever. But yeah, I think we should balance the physical media and digital media to make sure that we can at least own something, because this could happening. I'm going to say like people it's don't like like this Christian guy said that has anyone ever said they didn't want physical copies? Like bunch of people like me used to love digital media because it's good, but I realize it's important to have to have something especially physical medias, because it helps you, or just especially big game, it helps you maintain ownership. Like you play NBA for like 100 gigs, or Call of Duty for 100 gig, you waiting. Not everyone else in the world have good internet that they can it can download games for like 10-30 minutes. Could have people maybe should could wait for like an hour, 2 hours, for three, maybe a day to download game that big. So physical media is important. You put it in a console. You just wait for like couple of minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, and then you play the game. And then if you disconnected from internet, you can play version 1.0 without any update, so you can experience the bugginess of everything. So it was cool. It has gimmick. Yeah, but with how PC and everything is more digital, people seems like just trying to move on from physical, which I understand, but I think we should balance it out to make sure like you have an ownership of a game that you love. If things like this happen, you have a backup solution. Or just buy an hard disk. I forgot hard disk, and you can store your digital goods on there, and then you can just plug and play. Or hard disk, I don't know. No, it was SSD. But hard disk though, you keep on the hard disk. But yeah, I think the issue's fixed. But hopefully, as a gamer, I want people to fight this bullshit. If I'm being honest, I don't like everything have to be digital because the PlayStation controls digital. Same with Xbox, and currently Steam is like amazing place for everything. But the ownership cannot be controlled by these people if we own something. But with digital, they control everything. So yeah, this PlayStation 5 issues is now been fixed, but I cannot trust everything that is going to happen in the next couple of weeks, months, or even a year from the year with this happening once, a couple of times. Hopefully it stops, but I'm still not trusting how PlayStation handle this because they just act not slowly, just they don't want to do a correspondent, do a back talk with the players. So yeah, it sucks, but hey, it's fixed. Enjoy your weekend, I guess. Yes, that's it. Goodbye.